Oh man, I'm so in love with this farmhouse flip. It's so beautiful. Hey guys, Zylria here with a new series. This is what I'm calling my Farmhouse Flip series. Basically, what we're going to be doing is going around all of the towns and remodeling all of the houses and turning them into farmhouses. I am so excited. In the links below, you'll see links to all of the CC mods. All the custom content that will be included in my houses. And a lot of them will be carried over from the farming mod review series, so my farming life series. So, make sure that you check out those videos too. But let's just jump right in and start this walkthrough. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is the It's a Good House lot. And this is the lot that... is it Brent and Brant? The Heckings live in. You can see that when I did remodeled this house, I did move it over. So the house is exactly intact. I kept the feel of the front yard and the house is perfectly intact. I didn't do anything. I didn't change really the floor plan at all. I did slightly change the upstairs bathroom, which you'll see, just to add laundry. But it was just a little tiny change. So we'll just take a look at that. But as you can see, we have like a nice farmhouse looking lot now. We added a shed on the outside. We added some cattle. If you look on the side over this way, right? So there's some cattle in the background. So we can just pretend that this is part of that lot, maybe. But these cows obviously are CC. I'll have the link to them in the description below if you want to check that out. I do actually have CC, or the same creator has CC for goats, pigs. And horses. But I only included the cows in this lot. So let's just go ahead and check out the outside first. So these are my gardening folks. So they were just a quick creation in CAS to create somebody that could come and plant this gigantic farm garden. So autonomy is off, so they're just standing over there. One thing you may notice is that we have some sprinklers going. Of course, we need to have irrigation in a good farm. If you guys haven't seen this mod before, I will be doing a full mod review on it in my farm life series. But these sprinklers are by Brazen Lotus, and they are absolutely phenomenal. They're like a dream come true to anybody that loves farming or gardening in The Sims. The animation doesn't actually water the plants. The timing's like just a little bit off, which she discloses in her description of the mod. But the actual animation is so realistic and beautiful that I'm just glad that she was able to get it on. But the plants actually get wet a little bit separate from the sprinklers. So we'll look at that later. But as you can see that I have, nice crop rows, and, the plants are planted in there. So this is a potato, 3 kinds of carrots, 4 kinds of tomatoes, all 3 kinds of leafy greens, so lettuces, and then mushrooms and onions. And then this is like the little herb garden over here. So inside this shed, I really wish that we could have separate foundations. I think that it's silly that I have to put stairs up to my shed simply because the house is on a foundation, but we made it work. So we're just going to go with it. So inside, we're going to have to go down a floor. So inside here is the shed, and where I have the canning mod. Woohoo! The canning station, I guess. So the canning station is created by Ice Munmun, and she is she's another phenomenal modder. I love the canning mod so much. We did a little bit of decorations, but this is a new house, so, you know, their cans aren't up on the counter. But, of course, we have a little bit of decoration in here, some random fruit. I think that a lot of this fruit was created by Ice Mun in her one of her clutter packs. But then we also have the what is that mod called? The one for gosh, I'll have the description below, but it's the one that's for the farming cart, so that you can, or the cart for selling your farm wares. Gosh, I can't think of what it's called, but I think that some of that came with that too. Okay, so as you can see out here, I kept a lot of the backyard the same. The trees are the same, the bushes are the same, the fence is the same except for it's brown in the original build, and I changed it a little bit just to match the feel of the house. I changed the house coloring to be brown and white, and therefore I wanted the fence to kind of tie in with that a little bit. I added the paint on the ground, but you know, all of this stuff is, you know, was in the house just over here in the yard. I really wish that we had some more realistic wood fences, but we really don't. So I went ahead and used this one all the way around. And let's see, we added the laundry drying line, so that's nice. And of course the little wood check. And the porch was actually facing the other direction, so I did change that up. Okay, so let's go over and look at the cows real fast. So I just want you to know that I don't feel like these cows should have horns, but we're just going with it because they're dairy cows, but we're just going with it. So I created like a little tiny, I don't know, I guess food basket for these cows in here, sizing down the little grass pieces. Okay, so let's take a look over here. This vegetation I kept completely the same. I rearranged the trees a little bit. The big one was in the front. I kind of moved it to the back. And then there was one tree that I took out. So the trash is over here. We got a little bit of dead grass over there. Okay, so let's look at the full house. So I changed the color of the outside. I changed the roof color, and I did move the stack up here just a little bit. We added this nice like walk up, which I really love, making like a curved walkway into the house. Obviously this house was centered when I went in to remodel it, but we needed the side part for the farm. Okay, so I added these boxes from Get Together, which I absolutely love these boxes so much. And then we just added some plants. I was toyed around a while with making this like a sitting area, but I just didn't like it. Everything I tried, I wasn't into it. So let's go down and walk in. Okay, so here is the entryway. You can see that this is, you know, you walk into like a mud room. You know, over there is a room. This must be the kitchen. Over here looks like a dining room. We got some coat hooks. I love this furniture from Laundry Day. It's so wonderful. Obviously they set their mail there. That shelf is kind of hanging in there a little bit. Maybe I should have sized that down. And apparently you can see the sky through the roof over there, so that's nice. Okay, so let's walk. Maybe we'll go over here first. Okay, so we got a nice rug in the entryway. So this is like a little sitting area, living room. You got the bookshelves, nice art. I love this set. Like, I absolutely love this love seat and these chairs. Some of the colors are a little weird. I probably should download a couple of recolors. just so that I'll like them a little better. I changed out the curtains in here. You will see that the majority of the stuff in this house, especially on the first floor, is kind of brown and white themed. I kind of picked out this fireplace and then went with that as the color scheme for the majority of the house. Here is this table. So this table is from Jungle Adventure. The chairs are obviously from Cats and Dogs. And I love this hutch too from Jungle Adventure. So pretty. Added a little clutter on there. I like it a whole lot. Okay, so then you would go into the kitchen. I kept the layout of the kitchen exactly the same because I really liked it, surprisingly. So a lot of times that's one of the things that I really dislike about base game or expansion game, like pre-done houses that come with game packs or with the packs, expansions and stuff. But I actually really liked the layout of this kitchen. Usually it's the first thing I change when I do a remodel. So you can tell that these are the Parenthood counters, but they have a different countertop. That countertop is by Brazen Lotus also, and I love the butcher block so much. This cabinet is also done by her. It's the one that goes over the Parenthood fridge, but it she like took it apart so that you can use it anywhere. And I love using it as like kind of like a little pantry covering. I put the trash can in there. I always put like a broom or something. Sometimes I hang stuff on the back. I kept the original fridge, and then we just cluttered the kitchen a little bit. And the dishwasher is right here in the little island. So I love this kitchen. It's so nice. Okay. So then we'll walk into the bathroom over here. This is the little powder room. It's really hard to see a powder room. Okay, here, we'll go in here like this. And then, okay. So this is just the powder room. It has mostly base game flooring and stuff. And then this is the Cats and Dogs sink and toilet, which I really like. It's a pretty simple powder room. You know, nice little window. You know, pretty simple, nothing too exciting. Okay, so then we can go back in the mudroom. So there's the front door, mudroom. Okay, there's the stairs to upstairs. And then this is the craft room, craft and office room. Okay, so I put this, My First Pet craft table or creative table? What do we even call these? I don't know. But the coloring table for children in here, I thought that it fit really well. And then this is my favorite table in the game right now. So I'm glad that we have that. The ironing board is in here, and it's not for laundry. It's in here for the craft stuff. So the computer is over here, maybe like a little home office. I actually kept this computer desk and chairs and everything exactly the way that it was in the house. I didn't do anything to change that. This couch was also in here, but I changed the color, and that's a CC painting. So then I added all of this amazing CC. I don't remember the creator's name, but it is from, I did get it from the Sims resource. Wait, so there was a whole bunch of yarn on this table. I wonder what happened to all of that. Oh, and where's the sewing table? Where's the sewing machine? Wait a second. Huh. Well, some of the clutter isn't in here, I guess. I don't know what happened to all of that. Well, let's go in here and add it in real fast because, I mean, it was all in there. So that's weird. But let's go in because I want you guys to see it. So, oh, I wonder if when I sold the house and then re-put it in, it like took some of the stuff. Okay, so let's go into custom content real fast. And because I want you guys to see like the sewing machine and stuff that came with this set. So here's all the yarn, which were in here. And I just changed the colors a little bit. So, you know, there was green, there's like a little blue, we'll put in a yellow and like the red. Okay, perfect. But I wanted you guys to see all of these, all of these different clutter sets. So let's put that over there. And I know that this one was on the table. I love that so, so much. And then, of course, we need to put the sewing machine in. As you can see, this is a lot of the stuff from Brazen Lotus's food set. Okay, so there's the sewing machine. Perfect. Zylria. Okay, so there you can see the animals too. So I think that that's probably good enough for this, just so we don't spend too much time in there. But you can see the little sewing machine, which is really cool. It's obviously just an object. It doesn't work. I do also have a sewing machine that counts as a computer in CC, but I don't think it's in this file. But I absolutely love this room. These are CC reskins of the pillows. And I thought that it was really nice to put these in here just as like, oh, maybe this is a project we've done. So, okay, so that is that room. So then let's go upstairs. Da, 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 we're walking upstairs. And somehow we just came into the bedroom. I don't know what happened here. Oh, okay. Okay, so on the second floor, it's much harder to just like walk around in here. Okay. Da, 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 da. We'll just tab this so that we're not weird. Okay, so this is the bedroom. This is the laundry room. And then this is the kids' bedroom, okay? So the kids' laundry basket didn't fit in their room, so I just put it out here. And then this is like, you know, a little entry table. Just a little bit of decoration. This is empty. And then this is the front porch or the little side porch over here. And I love the view over here. It's so nice that you could just like see down on here, look at the garden and the strange ladies just standing in your yard. Gosh, but the view up here is so pretty. I love it so, so much. Okay, so let's go down the hall here. Oh, don't fall down the stairs. Okay. We'll go down the hall, and this is obviously the master bedroom. So a lot of the stuff in here is the same, but a lot of stuff I also changed. So I didn't change the windows in the layout of this house at all. Well, no, that's not true. So downstairs, there wasn't a fireplace, and so I had to split the windows in order to put the fireplace in. But I kept this window seat, and did I change the color? No, the color was the same. And then I changed out this bed. It did still have a cats and dogs bed, but I liked this one better because it came in black. And then those are the lamps from Vampire, which I love those lamps. And of course, we got our laundry basket, the cats and dogs dresser, a little get-together mirror. Okay, so this is the entrance to the bathroom. The bathroom does have an entrance on both sides. I couldn't find a Parenthood bathtub that I liked in this room, so I went ahead with this base game one. So that is the door into the children's room because there's not an entrance from the hallway, so there needed to be an entrance in here. Okay, and then I used the Jungle Adventure counters in here. Just a little bit of clutter, just some towels over there. And this is a base game floor, little Parenthood hutch. Okay, so let's just walk into the kids' room here. Aw, so this is obviously a toddler's bed, but I used a CC bed. I just really like the reskin of these. It's in the same set that pillow downstairs was, so you can go ahead and look for that in the description. And we got some artwork on the walls. I love this little cubby thing that came with toddler stuff. Love it. Did it come with the base when toddlers came out? Maybe. It may have come with the toddler update, not with toddler stuff. I don't remember now. But then this bookcase also went with it, of course. And we've got some toys, some little stacked rugs over here, and then obviously a child's bed. I wanted this room to feel homey, but I didn't want there to be too much focus on them spending a lot of time in their bedroom. You know, this is a farmhouse. They're going to be spending a lot of time outside. You know, as their children grow, they probably will buy some outside equipment, add in some things for kids to do outside and to help with. Okay, so let's walk into the laundry room. Okay, so we got some hooks on the walls. Obviously, all of the some laundry clutter over there. And there is our washer and dryer. We went with brown. We got the little laundry cubby in the middle. And obviously, we have the hangers over here. So that's really floating, which bothers me. But we're going to pretend like we don't see that, okay? We don't see the floating. It's only because we're down here. Why? Funny. Okay, but I love this laundry room. So some of the clutter that you'll see around the house that looks like laundry day stuff is all separated items from Brazen Lotus off of these shelves and off of some of the other laundry pieces that came with the game. We did a nice little art montage down this hallway. Ta 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 ta. Funny. Okay. So let's go back downstairs. Da, 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 da. We're walking down the stairs. Oh, apparently we're floating too. Let's not. Okay, so that is pretty much all of the house. Let's go out the back door and just take another little peek around. And we'll go from there. Oh gosh, I love the outside sounds at night. So if we take this little path over here, it'll take us to the garden or the farm, I guess. And we can see how everything is working. So we did leave like a little gap here in between everything in case you need to go somewhere else. And our friends are just standing out here still. Apparently she really needs to pee. I'm so sorry I turned your autonomy off because I don't want you to mess up the house before I upload it to the gallery. And I will just stop here on this awesome... Oh, look, our tomatoes are growing. Oh, I love it. Look, purple tomatoes, they're ready to evolve. The red tomatoes. Our yellow tomatoes are growing. Look, our purple carrots are growing. Oh, gosh. Farming is so satisfying for me. It's so satisfying. Good Lord. Well, guys, I hope that you're enjoying this series and that you enjoy these walkthrough videos. It takes a lot of time. I feel like more time to remodel a house than it does to start from scratch. So I hope that you're enjoying them. It is my goal in life to make every house a farming house. But please make sure that if you are enjoying this video that you give it a thumbs up. Please hit that follow or subscription button. It really does help me out. And I love you all to pieces, and I will check you on the next video. Bye-bye!